What's up, everyone? Crimshot here, and I'm going to be reacting to Goblin Slayer episode 4. They kind of left us off on a cliffhanger the last time where the elf girl, she fired her arrow and it went through two goblins and a wolf, and they were just about to go into the lair. It still bugs me that this show doesn't give its characters any names, besides aliases that Goblin Slayer has. It's just Goblin Slayer, Orc Bolg, and Beard Cutter according to the new party members. But yeah, in the last one, they kind of had like a bit of a bonding moment. They were around the fire. There's still some people. There's still something weird about that girl with the witch hat and everything. She's definitely a mage. Um, and mentioned something about favors with the scroll and everything. And he had a couple, and he told that the elf girl who was trying to sneak one off him, it's like it's dangerous. Don't touch it. But I wonder if he'll use those scrolls in this one. Well, I guess we'll find out if he does use it in this one. Let's just get right into it. He always counts too. A war here during the Age of Gods. A fortress from then. Somewhat. I would think it'd be harder for the priestess girl because she's wearing all white. Same with the dwarf guy. Is there some other adventure in there? Huh. Having a shaman goblin is more comforting for him. Mmm. Mmm. Yeah, how can you tell? The wear on the floor. Makes sense. It'll be too late. Waste heap. An elf girl. Ooh. Ooh. Trying to be sneaky. Mood on. Ooh. That's kind of cool. A dragon tooth warrior. Hmm. It seems like everybody has like a certain amount of uses for doing the same techniques over and over again. I like how he's just so simple and straightforward. A dwarf cheering up an elf. Yeah, the elf girl is not as strong mentally as I thought she would be. Trying to put him to sleep? Ah. Very efficient. Okay. She's starting to lose it a bit. Hmm. That's smart. Use their weapons, yeah. Don't get yours dirty. Yeah, he's a pro. Oh. Champion or hero goblin? Oh, it's an ogre. Damn, he's huge. Oh, he's not gonna bother. Barrier. Come on, priestess. Oh no, she's weakening. She can't do that again. Velociraptor. Oh. Gnomes. Right in the eye. Nice. Ah, regenerates. And his eye is healed again. That was fast. Yeah, it's just like Overlord. The Ogres in Overlord. Oh. Oh! Is he bleeding? Oh, yeah, he's gonna use the scroll. Reflects it back. Oh, ooh. Oh. There you go. Regenerate from that. Bottom of the sea. Okay. Interesting. So the scroll that he used is actually meant to escape, but he used it for an attack. Are they gonna stick with him now? That's how it should be, right? Is it only Goblin missions where you experience this hell? Again, I feel like that was too fast. And he's back home. Alright, that was my reaction to Goblin Slayer episode 4. Again, it went by way too fast. In this one, yeah, we got to see him use the scroll, like I hoped. And it turns out that the way he used it is unconventional for them. It's like it's supposed to be used for escaping any situation or something like that. It's using the pressure from the bottom of the sea. I mean, that stuff is, there's a lot of pressure for that, you know. It's very easy to understand why that could be used as an attack. Which gets me thinking, why hasn't anyone else thought of it like that? And why is it that people still regard goblins as not that much of a challenge or not much of a glory mission, you know? Because I feel like all the stuff that we've seen that this guy does and the reactions that the other guys that joined him in the party, like the elf, the dwarf, and the lizard man, they're kind of like taken back in a way on how either he goes about killing the goblins or how goblins are and what they thought as opposed to what they thought they were, you know. It could be both. Again, it kind of bugs me that none of the characters actually have their own names, you know. But I guess I'll just get over it. But yeah, that was a good episode. I liked it. Uh, I like how at the very end when the elves they brought a carriage, he was like asking them how many more are left inside and such, and they just walked right past them and just jumped in the carriage. And he's like, "Oh, okay, well, you know, we're gonna scout inside anyway. You guys have a good rest on the way back." It's like they were just done. They were done with the whole thing altogether. But yeah, that ogre, much bigger than the one in Overlord. I've watched Overlord, and I remember in some of the ogres they have that thing where they do that health regeneration, and they regenerate really fast. I think the only way to kill them is if you get the brain or the head, or you know, just something more vital than just a limb or something, or just an eye, because he healed that back up like super fast as well. Um, I I think that the elf girl, what was it? She came off as more like at the beginning when I first saw her back in like the ending of episode 2. To me, she came off as more of like this type of who seemed more proud of herself, and she is, but more like she can back that up with experience. I mean, she's 2,000 years old. You'd think that she had enough battle experience, you know, by then. And then she talks about like how adventures are supposed to be happy, fun, fulfilling, and everything like that. And now she's like, okay, I've finally went on an actual adventure. I'm like, after 2,000 years, you only went on an actual adventure now? I also liked what she actually was watching the Goblin Slayer on how he was killing the goblins after they were knocked out and put to sleep. He takes their own weapons because she noticed that using hers, it starts to get like all sticky and slick and a bit more harder to handle. And when she saw him just taking their weapons, it makes much more sense that way. But yeah, I think they're gonna stick around. Definitely the elf girl is probably gonna stick around. I'm not sure about the dwarf and the lizard man, but they'll probably come back if they do go. Should they go. But I feel like they're all just gonna keep together because that can't be everything that they came to the Goblin Slayer for help, because it sounded like it was on a much bigger scale on this invasion of demons and such, and that was just one of the ruins. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this one. I hope we get to see more action in the next episode. Not so much where it was like last time, where it was mostly just introduction of characters and such, and at the very end they leave us off with a cliffhanger right when the action's about to go down, you know. Hopefully. But I guess we'll know when I watch it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Shoots.